Did you know that recruiters look at your resume for 6 seconds? Just 6 seconds. Try to scan an article for that length of time and see what you notice. Probably hardly anything. Well, that's precisely what your hiring managers do. In fact, a study of a couple dozen have found that all the content on a typical resume, the only thing that they look at really, or they scan through, is the big titles, the dates, the numbers, and a little minuscule amount about your actual experience. So if you have 6 seconds, how do you make best impression or make the biggest impression? How do you stop them in their tracks? How do you make your resume the needle in the haystack, the diamond in the rough? Answer is simple, yet more powerful than you might think. Numbers. Not just any numbers, but numbers that tell a story, that scream impact, results, and undeniable value. Think about without numbers, your resume is just a list of jobs, right? But with numbers, it becomes a scoreboard of triumphs. Numbers are your universal language of achievements. They don't just say that you did well, they show how well you did it. They provide context, scale, and clarity. So when recruiters' coffee is still warm in their hands and glances at your resume, let those numbers jump out. Let them see the 20% growth you spearheaded, the 50 clients you managed, 30% increase in customer satisfaction you achieved. Let your numbers tell the story that words alone cannot. So, how do you transform your resume from a narrative to a quantifiable testament of your professional journey? So, we already said recruiters are looking for impact, results, and a story of success. And nothing tells that story better than cold, hard statistics. So let's think of some examples of before and after resumes. Here's a little one, here's a tip. Instead of saying I managed a team, say you manage a team of 10, increase productivity by 20%. See the difference? Numbers paint a picture. They show scale and outcome. Now let's look at how to quantify your responsibility in any position, right? Well, you might think, but my job isn't about sales. It's not about hitting targets. It's not about crunching numbers. I hear you, but here's a little kind of secret. Every role, no matter how hands-on or abstract, has elements that can be quantified. It's all about finding the right angle. So let's break it down. Suppose you're a beauty therapist or wellness coach. How can you quantify your impact? Start by asking yourself, did your work increase client satisfaction? If it did, by how much? Did you receive feedback scores or compliments? Turn those into compelling stats. Consider the number of training sessions you've conducted, whether it's teaching new techniques to colleagues or leading wellness workshops. Quantify it. And what about time? Time is a precious metric. Did your initiative save time? Maybe you streamlined the booking process or introduced a new product line that cut down service time. Quantify it. Maybe you implemented a new booking system, reduced appointment schedule by 40%. These are just starters. Think outside the box. Did you manage inventory, resulting in reduced waste or cost savings? Did you did your marketing efforts lead to increase in client base? Every aspect of your role can be translated into impactful numbers. Remember, numbers tell a story. They highlight your contribution in a way that's clear and compelling. And now that we've embraced the power of numbers in showcasing our individual achievements, let's expand this concept to a kind of broader scale for those in the beauty and wellness industry, particularly in the spa hotel services. Let's talk about key performance indicators, KPIs. So think of KPIs as your career's compass. They not only guide your business towards success, but also highlight your personal contribution to the success. In spa hotels and wellness centers, KPIs are more than just numbers. They're a mirror reflecting guest experiences, operational efficiency, and overall business health. So let's think of a few examples, some of these KPIs that you can use. Consider client retention rates. This KPI doesn't just measure business performance, it's a direct indicator of your ability to satisfy clients and maintain high service standards. It quantifies your impact on customer loyalty. So let's take the average treatment value, your ATV. This KPI reflects not just your business revenue, but also your skill in delivering popular and profitable treatments. It's a measure of your market acronym and treatment expertise. So let's look at the employee utilization rates. So this KPI is about not just about productivity, it's a testament to how effective you manage and utilize team talents and enhancing the overall customer experience. If you manage or work in a spa hotel, these KPIs are invaluable. They provide a clear picture of both business and personal performance, guiding your steps to enhance services. Documenting and improving upon these KPIs not only boosts your business performance, but also showcases your strengths and your growth as a professional. Every role has an outcome. Every role has metrics, whether customer ratings, efficiency improvements, team growth. So now let's turn our focus to a critical aspects of your career progression, tracking key statistics. This is not just about looking back, it's about strategically moving forward. Ask yourself, how can I measure the success of what I'm doing? So whether you're in a management role or the front line of customer service or behind the scenes in operations, there are key stats equally relevant to your work. So let's start simple. If you're in a client-facing role, track the number of clients you see daily or weekly, record their feedback, scores, or repeat visits. These numbers are a testament to your customer service skills and client relations. For those in management or leadership roles, think about the team performance. How has your leadership impacted team productivity? Maybe under your guidance, the team's clients' handling time improved or sales increased. Document these changes. Under my leadership, team productivity rose by 25% in 6 months. That's a great way to also document your improvements. Now, don't overlook the small wins either. Did you implement a new system that saved time or reduced costs? Did your marketing idea lead to an increase in social media engagement or website traffic? These achievements, though they may seem minor, paint a picture of innovation and initiative. It's also about the journey of your personal development. Track the course that you've taken, the certifications that you've earned, or workshops that you've conducted. These not only kind of show commitment to your professional growth, but also to your repertoire of skills and knowledge. So keep a record, a journal, or a digital tracker of these achievements. Over time, you see a pattern emerge, a story of your growth, your impact, resilience, transforming your resume from a mere document into a compelling narrative of success in an artful way. So, here are some more tips on how to effectively kind of weave statistics into a professional story. Number one, start with a strong summary. So, I want you to bring your resume into a powerful summary that encapsulates your professional identity. This is where you want to highlight key statistics here. So, you want to define your career impact. For example, seasoned beauty and wellness professional with over 10 years of experience, increased client retention by 30%, and consistently achieving customer satisfaction rates above 90. That's your summary. Number two, use bullet points. I want you to use them wisely. Remember what we said about what recruiters see? So, under each job role, create bullet points that blend responsibilities with quantifiable achievements. For instance, instead of just saying manage a team, say led a team of 16, increasing over productivity by 25% through targeted training and motivational techniques. Right? Simple. Number three, showcase progression overall time, right? So use numbers to showcase your growth and development in your career. For example, maybe I started as a junior stylist, grown clientele by 40%, and within the first year, leading to promotion to senior therapist or senior stylist. I also want you to include specific projects and mention specific projects or initiatives that you've led or contributed to significantly. Quantify the success. For example, developed and executed a digital marketing campaign that increased online booking by 35% in 6 months. Quantify it. Also, highlight cost savings or revenue growth, if this is applicable, of course. So, how did you help save costs or growth revenue? For example, maybe implemented a new inventory management system that reduced waste by 20%, saving the salon £5,000, for example. Remember, numbers are your allies. They're the evidence of your hard work and talent. With a few tweaks to your resume, you'll show and prove your value. It's time to let those numbers do the talking. I hope you found this episode useful. I know it's heavy on numbers. I really want you to understand the importance of showcasing numbers on your resume, showcasing this because this helps to position your impact, your results.